15 years ago, I published my first video. It showed how you can have a 50-kilometer commute in the Netherlands without the necessity of a private car. That video was meant to explain that the train-bicycle combination is what makes the bicycle a feasible transportation option, even for longer distances. Fundamentally, my commute has remained relatively unchanged. I still work and reside in the same locations. I only make the trip less frequently. From 4 days in the week, it went to 3, and since the pandemic to only 2. The stroll to the station changed least of all. At the station we see minor differences, such as the mechanic system to announce the train departures that was replaced by a computer screen. Dutch stations have retained the analog clocks. Do you remember how we all used to carry newspapers onto the trains? For a considerable period, these were complimentary. Initially, they were distributed, and subsequently, they were accessible from containers. The train interiors have undergone several transformations. From the typical collars and faux leather of the 1990s, the seats got a type of blue fabric that was more prone to staining. At least they refrained from introducing carpet. The fabric was relatively quickly replaced again by a new type of vinyl in more contemporary colors. Taking a nap was as popular 15 years ago as it is today. The Utrecht leg of my commute underwent the most change. The station was a construction site for years as part of a complete refurbishment. Consequently, my bicycle was parked at 4 different locations. First under the station, but when that location was to be reconstructed, I had to move it to an older garage in the Utrecht Mall. When that place closed too, I relocated to another location once more. Finally, since 2019, I can use the tunnel under the railway tracks as a direct access to the world's largest bicycle parking garage, where my bicycle is parked. As the train tables also changed, I now depart from home 10 minutes earlier. This means I no longer buy coffee at the station. I now arrive in Utrecht so early that I get my first coffee at work. Much better for the environment, as well as for my wallet. And so, my commute still comprises the successful bicycle-train combination, which functions so effectively in the Netherlands. I anticipate making this journey for another 10 years, after which I hope to retire.